It's showing my other person. All right. Did you know that in the United States, there are roughly 122 million households? Of those 122 million households, roughly 43 million rent, equating to about 109 million Americans living in a rented home. Who are these renters? 34.4% of renters are under the age of 35, and approximately 39% are minorities. Why does any of this matter, you might ask? The reason I am bringing up these statistics from iProperty Management is because it shows that a large portion of our country rents their home instead of buying, even when it's not financially beneficial for them to do so. Today, I'm going to explain why purchasing your home is a more valuable choice than renting your home. Personalizing your home the way you want is one of the best benefits of owning your own home. When you rent a home, any changes you make, whether it be changing the color of the wall or putting in different countertops, must be approved either in your lease agreement or will have to be okayed by your landlord. If the changes are allowed by your lease agreement or approved by your landlord, you will not see the financial benefit of upgrading the home, as it will be financially benefiting the landlord. Inversely, if you own the home and make significant upgrades, your property has the potential of increasing in value. Major upgrades, such as a pool or a porch or changing your flooring, could significantly increase the value of your property and can be looked at as an investment. To take this topic a step farther, if you're making small changes such as mounting your television on the wall, you may have to fill those holes if you decide to move so you wouldn't lose your security deposit. According to the Insurance Information Institute, 85 million families in the United States own pets. I myself have 2 dogs currently in my home and have had up to 5 dogs living in my home at once. Some renters do allow you to have pets, but sometimes even then you're restricted in the breeds or size of the dogs that you are allowed to own. The largest dog that has ever lived in my home was 195 pounds. He was a giant Akita mixed with a bull mastiff and was a great dog. Some renters would have prevented me from owning this dog, fearing his size. I have even had a Rottweiler and a red-nosed pit in my home, both of which are breeds that are statistically more prone to be discriminated against by landlords. I love my dogs and consider them a part of my family and will never let anyone tell me which dogs I can have, if any. Now, let's say you're lucky enough to find a home for rent that didn't care what kind of pet you owned. When you decide to leave that home after you stayed there with your pet, you better ensure there is no trace of any prior animals, such as a dog odor or holes in the backyard, or you could lose your security deposit for that as well. Let's look at the cost of renting over buying. As of 2018, with the exception of 9 states, the average monthly mortgage cost was cheaper than the average monthly cost of rent, according to Statista.com. Another financial benefit to owning your home, aside from your mortgage being cheaper than the rent for the same home, is if you get a fixed mortgage, your payment will not increase. However, if you rent, your monthly payment can be subject to change based on the length of your lease. Property values have increased 7.9% over the past year in the state of Florida, according to Jeff Road, which is equal to an average return on a 401k, according to smartassets.com. If you are able to purchase a second home without selling the first one, then you would be able to start renting out your additional home to bring in more income. So purchasing a home can be a lucrative investment. So just to recap, there are many advantages to buying your home rather than renting your own. You can decorate your home whatever way you wish. Any alterations that you wish to make can be done without anyone's approval, and you can ultimately reap the benefits by increasing your property value. You can own whatever animals you wish without worrying if it is an approved list, and there is financial benefit of your monthly payment not increasing as well as being cheaper. There are definitely some benefits to renting, such as maintenance cost, but in my opinion, the benefits of owning far outweigh that of renting. Thank you. Give me a second and let me stop.